What is up, everyone? Stonepost34 here, bringing you more of Growing Up with Stonepost. Yes, the popular series is back. I try to do it at least once a week. I am older, so you get a lot of cool stories. At least I think they're cool. I hope you guys think they're cool too. Remember, follow me on Twitter, and if you're new to the channel, I think I've got over 2 hours of Growing Up with Stonepost in a playlist. Visit my channel. You can find them. It ranges from fighting to girls to unusual punishments by my parents to being poor as a child. Yeah, so it's really cool. Check it out. If you enjoy this video, hopefully you do, check it out on my channel. The playlist is there, and you can have hours of enjoyment listening to stories about how it was when I grew up. So remember, follow me on Twitter if you guys want to know when I'm going to play with subs. And I try to do that even if I am just not playing with subs. Try to get other people in there to fill up the party. So follow me on Twitter if you guys want to know when I do that. So real quick story. Played golf yesterday. Man, I played great. I had I only walked 9 holes. I didn't have enough time. I had to work. So played 9 holes on my home course. Had 4 pars and 5 bogeys. So yeah, I was pretty excited about that. And I don't always play that great. So anyway, hey, this story is about my... I've told you about my first girlfriend. This story is about girlfriends, and this is like my first pass a note girlfriend. Hold the hands in the movie theater. If you guys haven't been there, you'll be there soon. But this was when I was in 6th grade. Here's what went down. I just moved from Parsons, which is a small sleepy town in southeast Kansas, to Wellington, which is actually where my family's from, which is another small town of about 5,000 people near the Oklahoma border. And yeah, so we moved there, and my dad transferred a lot due to his job, or almost like Army brats, but my father was not in the Army. So we transfer into this location and start school, 6th grade, and we had it was weird. The middle school was just one school. We just had a 6th grade. It was an old elementary school. It was really small, and that housed all the 6th graders. And the 6th graders were 110 kids. So one day, I show up to school. I was interested in girls. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. There was definitely an interest in what was going on. And so I show up to school one day, and one of my buddies, Jeremy, he's like, "Dude, have you heard?" I'm like, "What? What's going on?" He's like, Miss Popular, I'm new to the school. Miss Popular, Anne Marie was her name, was, I guess, hot for me. I guess you could say, lack of a better term. So she was hot for me, and I get this note basically by 2nd period that says, "Do you want to go out with me?" And this is why I say pass the note. So I get this note, and I thought she was dating an older guy. 6th grade, so what's older? 7th grade. Yeah, he was a 7th grader. I thought she was dating this guy named, get this, here's his name, Roger Moore was his name. Yeah, like 007 Roger Moore. That was his real name. So I get this note, and I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, you're hot, you're popular, you're cool. I mean, she was nice. So, of course, I'm like, yeah, let's go out, whatever. So I send the note back, and I barely talked to her about it. It's so weird how stuff happens at that age. Nowadays you walk up, you talk to him, you buy him a coffee or a drink or something. I'm in my mid-30s, so we go out. We go to the movies one night. So we're chilling at the movies. I don't remember what the movie was. I was jogging my memory. I'm like, gosh, what was that movie? I remember there was like this old Star Wars video game up in the front that we played all the time. It was like X-Wing Fighter. But we go to the movie theater, and Ann and I are hanging out, Anne Marie, and the movie's about ready to start. I go to the restroom, just paid for her ticket, bought some popcorn, got a couple sodas, and we're headed in the movie. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go to the restroom. Walk in the restroom. Guess who's there? Yeah, 007, the jerk. He's in the restroom. He's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, well, I'm on a date. He goes, not with my girlfriend. I'm like, well, she asked me out, so... Needless to say, the guy, he didn't really pick me up. He threw me against the bathroom stall, and he said, you stay away from her. If you touch her, I'm going to kill you. Well, mind you, I have a brother that's 3 years older than me. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead, because you're going to have to deal with my brother if you do that. It was just a minor skirmish in the bathroom. So, what a dork move. So I'm razzled, or frazzled a little bit, and I'm like, gosh dang it. So I go and my brother's at the movie theater too. I'm like, dude, Roger just threw me against the bathroom stall and this and that. And he goes, well, what'd you tell him? I'm like, I told him you'd kick his butt. He goes, why'd you tell him that? I'm like, dude, you're my brother. Why wouldn't you? So nothing really happened there. It was really short lived, and we're Facebook friends still. I think it lasted a month, maybe, if that. And at that age, girls come and go, and I don't know. It felt like a lot at the time, but you look back on it, it's just a blip on the radar, not a whole lot. So my next girlfriend, who, really cool gal, Trisha. Like I said, these are just pass the notes, go to the movies type girlfriends, nothing major. She was in my youth group. Yeah, we went to church a lot growing up. So we go out. Here's the crazy thing about her. She was like head over heels for me. And I was like, yeah, you're cool. Let's do it. Yeah, whatever. I wasn't totally into girls at that age. I got to tell you, I was a late bloomer. If you saw the video too before, I've got a full beard. Someone said, you look like Chuck Norris or Conan O'Brien. But I literally did not hit puberty, I think, until college. I gained like 40 pounds and grew like an inch and a half my freshman year in college. So anyway, so we went out, and it was great. It was fun. But she was crazy about me, just stupid stuff. So like we had a parade in Wellington. Every year we had this parade, and I remember it was always in February. It was like the festival. I think it was the planting festival because it was a big wheat town. So we had this festival, and so she decides, she's like, are you going to the parade? I'm like, yeah, I'll go to the parade. Let's do it. So we show up to the parade, and we're country. We're a little country. Her mom has rigged up, well, let me back up. We're in the parade. Her mom has rigged up one of their four-wheelers, actually three-wheelers that were around then too, but one of their four-wheelers, rigged it up with a cardboard sign, homemade sign that you'd see at like a football game. It says Trisha and Greg forever, with a heart and a little arrow that shot right through it. So my happy little butt gets on the four-wheeler, Trisha driving, and we paraded up and down town with this. She's kind of marking her area, if you want to call it that. So anyway, it worked out okay. I actually wound up moving and moved to Chicago, and that was kind of the end of that. And stayed in touch a little bit with her. I know she lives in Missouri, but so it's so funny how serious things are when you're that little or that young. I don't want to say little. Because I was little, so I guess I can say it. But it's so funny how everything's so serious. But I got to tell you guys, you grow out of it. There's so many more things important in life. And that's Growing Up with Stonepost. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please check out the playlist. There's some good stories on there. If you're new to the channel, I really appreciate you watching. And so that's about it. Follow me on Twitter if you guys want to play. Coming up next, I got a little Q&A. So get those questions in. I've got, I think, 4 or 5 pretty good ones. We'll try to get those on, but anyway, thanks for watching, and take care as always. This is Stonepost34.